A while ago, I was walking my dog down a quiet street. The late afternoon sun disappearing on the horizon, and I couldn't shake the strange sensation creeping up my spine. Everything seemed normal until I passed by the park. And that's when I saw him, a jarring figure, like a nightmare painted into reality. A middle-aged man, perhaps 50 years old, dressed in black from head to toe, was sitting alone on a bench. His eyes fixed on me as if he knew something I didn't. I quickened my pace, my dog mirroring my unease with nervous whimpers. A pit formed in my stomach when I looked back, only to find the man rising from the bench, his gaze locked on me like a predator stalking its prey. Heart pounding, I picked up my pace, hoping it was just paranoia playing tricks on my mind. But the sound of footsteps echoed behind me, and when I dared to glance back, the man was following me, his movements deliberate and unsettling. Cold sweat ran down my back as I tried to shake the tormenting feeling that I was in danger. Finally reaching home, I rushed inside, my dog barking at the door as if sensing the imminent threat. Peeking through the window, I caught a glimpse of the man walking in the opposite direction, disappearing from sight. A shiver ran down my spine, and I couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. Night fell, enveloping my room in shadows as I lay in bed, desperately trying to rid myself of the unease that had settled within me. Just as I was drifting off to sleep, a knocking sound interrupted the silence. At first, it was a branch brushing against the window, so I pushed it aside. But then the knocks persisted, each one feeling like a nail being driven into my consciousness. With a reluctant sigh, I decided to take a look. Pulling back the curtain, my heart leaped into my throat. There he was, right outside my window, a pale and expressionless man. His piercing eyes in the darkness locked onto mine. A scream caught in my throat as I recoiled from the window, the world spinning with terror. I screamed, my voice a mix of fear and anger. And in the blink of an eye, the man vanished, descending a ladder that was leaning against the side of my house. My second-floor window no longer seemed so secure. In a panic, I rushed to the living room. After calming down a bit, I called the police. While waiting, a chill settled in the room, suffocating me. When the authorities arrived, they found scratches etched on my window and a crowbar left behind by the side of the house. Tools of sinister intent. Tools that would have been used to break into my bedroom window. The realization hit me like a freight train. The man had been trying to get into my room, into my life, and I had no idea why. The police scoured the area, but the man had disappeared into thin air, leaving nothing but unanswered questions and a lingering fear that would never truly go away. As days turned into weeks, the memory of that night haunted my every thought. Who was that man? What did he want? The thought of his shadowy presence lurking in the dark paralyzed me with fear. The knowledge that he might still be out there somewhere, waiting, watching, left me vulnerable and trapped. And as time passed, the discomfort never faded. The man was never found, his identity forever shrouded in darkness, and the chill of the unknown settled inside me, a constant reminder that danger may lurk beyond the boundaries of our reality. What do you think that man wanted with me? Who do you think he could have been? Should I consider moving far away from here?